Well, everyone, I am in Pocatello, Idaho. I'm on one of the foothills overlooking the city. I want to give you a view from above first, from up here. It's beautiful. I've been to Pocatello many times, but it's been 40 years since the last time I was here. I went to college in northern Utah. This is the early 80s. Back then, you had to be 21 to drink in Utah, but in Idaho, it was 18. So we would come up here on the weekends, and, we would have fun. Good time. I remember Pocatello fondly. I remember it being beautiful then. Yeah, it still is. Nestled in this little small valley here. It's a gorgeous town. There is the city center, downtown right there. I'm going to head there next, and I'll tell you about the place. Well, I'm here, downtown Pocatello. Right across the street from the Paris at the moment. Built in 1892, this is Richardsonian Romanesque architecture. Probably my favorite style. Next door, they got some interesting pictures in the windows. Looks like some cowgirls. And right over here is the First National Bar. I want to say that as a young lad in my late teens, I had some drinks in that bar. I think I remember it. How cool is that, huh? Man, that is so awesome. I love that. They've got a placard underneath this Buster Brown sign here. It's pretty interesting. Buster Brown was a comic strip character created in 1902, adopted as the mascot of the Brown Shoe Company in 1904. Buster Brown, his sweetheart Mary Jane, and his dog, is it Tiggy? Were well known to the American public in the 20th century. I'd never heard of it. Wow. His well-known slogan was, "I'm Buster Brown. I live in a shoe. That's my dog, Tiggy. Look for him there too." Buster Brown neon signs like the one above were a beautiful part of communities all over the nation. All right, I'm on Main Street now. How about the population? 56,400. That's peak population. Pocatello has never lost population. It's a pretty fast-growing city. Median age is 33, which is pretty young, most likely because this is where Idaho State University is. Gender breakdown's 50-50. Town is 80% white, 9% Hispanic, 2% Asian, 1% Native American, 1% black, last 6% mixed. Median household income, $51,300 a year. That's just under $1,000 a week. So pretty decent incomes. Crime is pretty low, 22 incidents per 1,000. U.S. average is 23. The great majority of those crimes are property. If I was to guess, a lot of it is because of the university. Because, you know, college kids, they tend to get into mischief. And that's the kind of crimes they commit. Poverty's pretty low, 14% overall. 17 and under, it's 15%. 65 and older, it's 11%. Those numbers are all right in line with the U.S. as a whole. Let's see what the sign over here says. Yeah, lots of great stuff down here. Here we go. Historic Chief theater sign. See, dedicated November 29, 2013. But let me see, here we go. The Chief Theater opened on January 5, 1938. Admission to the first show, Bad Man of Brimstone, was 49 cents. Downtown Landmark provided entertainment until it was closed in 1982. They began refurbishing the building in 85. In 93, a fire gutted it. Oh, that's sad. You could tell that was a great looking theater. All that remains of the Chief Theater is the tile mosaic reassembled on the spot and this neon sign. And here's the mosaic. Ah, you hate to see that, right? It's too bad they couldn't have built something in its place, because now it's just a parking lot. You know, and who wants that? I mean, you got to be able to park your car, but a beautiful old building or a refurbished building or a rebuilt building would have been much better. Now a little bit more about the town. Named after a Shoshone chief named Pocatello. I read a little bit about him. He was quite fierce. Pocatello was founded as a railroad supply town, and it was mostly a stopping point for people heading further west. In fact, the city calls itself the Gateway to the West. Also calls itself Pokey for short. That is the Yellowstone Hotel, built in 1916. Romanesque Revival architecture. The restaurant on the bottom floor is very well regarded here. So that's where we're going to eat here later in the video. Pretty interesting reading some of the comments from the locals in various websites. I always read, comments on YouTube and Reddit, a few other of the sites. I like to see or read what people who live here say about the town. It is considered by some to be boring. I've read several comments saying that the town is maybe one of the most boring in the U.S. You could also say that it's peaceful. It is a family town, and I have to admit, as I age, I prefer peaceful. Leave the crowds and the craziness to the very young. Much of the downtown here is on the National Register. You can see why. That's really awesome. All great smaller cities have murals. Pocatello is no exception. Here's some murals in an alley. Got all kinds of stuff here. Wow. There's some good stuff here. Paying homage to its railroad background. That is awesome. Wow. Is this a ferry? Holding a bloody eyeball? Interesting. This is Pocatello High School, built in 1939. Wow. That is a beautiful building. Well, let's take a look at some residential. Just a couple blocks out of downtown. Seen a lot of beautiful neighborhoods here. The median home value in this town, by the way, is $167,000. A lot of well taken care of homes. If this is boring, well, sign me up. Because this town is calm and serene. I've really relaxed here. Traffic is minimal. It's not crazy. And with a population of 56,000, you've got everything here. Every kind of big box store. Anything and everything that you need, you can get here. People are nice. It's beautiful. I'm taking one more drive through downtown here just to show it to you. It's beautiful downtown. They're proud of it, and justifiably so. But you know, with the median home value of $167,000, the cost of living here is pretty low. If you can hack the winters, this would be a good place to retire, quite honestly, because you can get a house pretty cheap, and crime is low. Nice place to live. Now, as you know, the town was built on the railroad. Still a lot of it going on here. A lot of new construction on the hills above the city. In fact, you can see our hotel from here. It's right there in the distance. I'm going to check out some houses over here real quick. Now, the railroad tracks kind of split the town in half. So I'm over here on the other side of the railroad tracks. Boy, it is beautiful here. Now, look at these beautiful streets. Most of them look like this over here. Near the campus of Idaho State University. Yeah, it is not unusual to have beautiful homes near the universities. They certainly are here. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to go grab Nicole. We're going to go show you a unique museum here in town called the Museum of Clean. And yes, that's what the museum is. It is a museum of cleaning products and equipment, but it looks really fantastic. So we're going to show you that. Then, of course, we're going to eat at that Yellowstone Hotel. So that's all coming up next. We are at the Museum of Clean. So here's Nicole right there. And it's right here.
And I'm clean.
Let's go.
I just took a shower. Are you clean? Because I think we have to be extra clean before you go in.
I'm pretty clean. Anyway, yeah. Let's go check this place out. It looks really interesting. We are inside now. I'm looking at Raccoon Robbie, the world's first janitor. It says he was a janitor while Adam and Eve were eating apples and playing with snakes. That's funny. What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
What?
Because of the noise.
Oh, yeah, your garage. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It's pretty cool looking.
It's like a robot of junk. World's first powered vacuum. It came in this big truck or trailer that's pulled by a horse. Wow. That's a lot stuff to vacuum. Where's the vacuum hose though? Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, here's a different hose.
So all this machinery.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow, what year was this? 18 something, I suppose?
I don't know. Does it say? Yeah, this vacuum cleaner was made in 1901. It says this interior is original. It's the actual one.
That is ridiculous.
Huh?
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sure nobody bought that.
Well, somebody bought it. They just kept making them smaller and smaller. They got a lot of stuff here. Look at this. They made a musical instrument out of a toilet. The top of a toilet, whatever you call that.
Toilet lid, toilet seat.
Toilet seat, yeah. And then they got some aliens using
That's cute.
vacuum cleaners as instruments.
That's cute.
The famous Kirby vacuum. Yeah, I owned one. Paid a ton of money for it, but I tell you what, it lasted 20 years.
They're right though, they are heavy.
Yeah. It lasted 20 years, no problems. This is a vacuum cleaner from 1906 from England.
That's so much better. It's much smaller than that big monstrosity over there.
Yeah.
This is much more, it just seems much more practical.
Yeah, you can wheel this one around.
Yeah. See?
Wow. Oh, is it hand cranked? I think it's hand
It sure
cranked.
is. It sure is.
Ooh, that makes it a lot more work, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that one's got a motor on it.
Yeah. They have a lot of artwork made from cleaning equipment in here.
See, this is artwork I could totally do. I could totally do that.
Yeah?
Well, because sometimes I picture objects as being people.
Yeah. It's pretty clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is inspired by steampunk.
I what?
This is a steampunk type
I like this one.
structure.
I think this is my favorite so far.
You like this? Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Smiley Coyote.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is the world's largest janitor, Big Don. He's got a mop in his hand there. He is one of the Muffler Men. Yeah, Muffler Men. When was the first one created? Early 60s. It was a Muffler Man, but this company bought the people who manufactured the original one, and they started building these all shapes and sizes all over the country. So you've got these Muffler Men, even though they're not always Muffler Men, all over the U.S. We saw one in Dodge City, Kansas, too.
Okay, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Big Don.
Yeah, this is Big Don. I'm up here in the Ark of Clean behind Big Don. Hey, what are you doing down there? Nicole? Hey! Oh, she didn't hear me. They really have a lot of stuff here. I mean, every kind of soap. Just tons and tons. Every kind of washing machine. Dishwashers. Clothes washers. They've got a wall of unusual toilet paper holders. The back of a bug. That is a cool toilet paper holder right there. I like that. Did you see this railroad commode? Often a nickel. When he lifted the lid, the water would swirl. You could see the railroad ties rushing by below. Still used in Russia today. So when the train's going, I guess you just did your business.
Somebody told me that it's still like a hole in the floor and you can see the ground go by.
Yeah, they just did their business and it went out on the track, I guess. I mean, why not?
Why not?
What else they can do with
think
it?
of lots of that.
Well, animal will probably clean it up later.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we are at the Yellowstone, a restaurant here downtown. Right there, Nicole. Where are you going? Right there.
Here it is.
This is the entrance.
I was going to keep on walking.
Yeah. All right. It's real quiet. We're going to have dynamite shrimp as an appetizer. $12.99. Sound good?
Sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Sounds yummy.
Good. We are sitting in the bar area of the restaurant. It's nice, huh? It's nice.
It's nice.
They got a dining room over there, but there's no one in there right now. 'Cause it's about,
A little too early for that.
yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so not much happening right now. I'm going to have bistro steak. 7-ounce steak with roasted red pepper, horseradish mashed potatoes, sauteed veggies. $31.99, $32. That's pretty pricey. That better be good.
Yours is expensive.
And you're having...
I can tell what mine is.
Oh, okay. You want to tell? Well, I'm just trying to make sure you can see it.
I'm having a house salad. It has tomato, red onion, cucumber, and I'm going to add a blackened salmon to it.
So it's coming out to $20?
$20 because I'm going to get the full size.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh, so that's what we're having. Appetizers here. There's the shrimp. What was it called? Dynamite
They're
shrimp.
called dynamite, yes.
Yeah, it looks good. It smells really good.
Smells
And
really good.
my steak comes with soup. I ordered gumbo.
That looks like a really good gumbo to me.
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
So it does.
Well, I've already ate my first bite of shrimp. You are about to start on your second one. Really good, aren't they?
They are very, very good. And like I said, I'm really, really glad they're not fried. A lot of times we get a shrimp appetizer that comes out fried. I prefer it grilled. And yeah, the sauce on here is amazing. It has like a little hint of, it's a little spicy,
Yeah.
but there's also a hint of orange in it.
Yeah, I could taste the orange. It was really good. Yeah, my soup's really good too. It's got a bunch of rice underneath, okra, some sausage. It's pretty fantastic. Mine looks too pretty to eat.
It is pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is pretty. And those veggies look really, really good too.
Yeah, the plating is beautiful and it looks awesome. Yeah, those veggies do look good.
They do. Very impressed
Wow.
by those.
Mine looks prettier than yours.
It
Sad
does.
to say.
It does, but I wanted something lighter today. Okay, I had pasta.
You never eat salmon.
Shut up! But I meant the salad. Having the salad.
You never eat salmon salad.
Shut up! I didn't want something on the heavier side today. Okay?
I can tell you want some of mine though.
No, shut up. Even though it's pretty, no, I'm good with mine.
Well, yeah. They look good. Let's see how they taste. Well, the verdict on the food? Delicious. Mashed potatoes are fantastic. And they better be. We're in Idaho.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we are having Idaho potatoes.
Not me. I'm not having any
Oh,
potatoes.
I am.
I want it to go lighter.
The steak's good. Cooked a little bit more than medium rare, but that's okay. Veggies were fantastic. Some of the best ever. And how was your...
My salmon salad was good. It was good.
It's hard to mess up a salmon salad though, isn't it?
I guess so, but the salmon was nice and juicy, and they had like a perfect sear on top. So
The sear does look really good on that salmon.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
So, cool. So is it good?
yeah, it was good.
All right. All right, here's the check. $73.11.
Not bad.
Yeah. Again, we didn't drink, so it's a lot cheaper when you don't drink.
What's wrong with us? What are we not-
Oh, it's not evening time yet. We'll be drinking before the evening's over, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, $73.11. All right, everyone, that's the end of this video. We are heading back down into Utah. Going to visit some small towns there. Then we're going to head back home for a small break. So anyway, be looking for those.